I just cannot figure out how it is that 168 universes equals 8 fake verses in terms of creation power. But apparently, I need more universes. So, I guess I need to make more. Anyway. It just shows me how far outside a 3-hour run the fake verses will be. I mean, they also take like 4 minutes a piece to make, so, you know, there's that too. Even if I could knock them off, I need a ton more divinity capacity for this. Still, the one before it with solar systems is not so far that I won't be able to get at it. When I go back to the crystal power challenges, I mean, I'll be able to do at least 4 out of 5 if I play my cards right. But this one is just ridiculous. It's alright, though. Once we get this thing. Anyway. I'm curious to see how long it takes me to knock one of these out. And I might end up adjusting the stats later on when I come back to the planet multiplier challenges at some point. I mean, I might have a whole bunch of no divinity challenges or something done by then. Like, I guess I can't really rely on any numbers I find right now, because by the time I come back around to this challenge, ooh, I crossed 10K. I should get an achievement for that. This game doesn't have achievements. Or I guess I should say, it has something that it pretends is achievements, but they really aren't. They're just really not achievements. I don't know what to call them. The challenges would be more appropriately called achievements, I think. Anyway. Oh well. We'll buy a little bit of food for everybody. That's more than you need, but I know I'm going to have more feedings than this, so I don't mind if there's a little extra. Alright. So, I'm going to be streaming for a while. You know what? I'm just going to say, yeah, there's going to be at least 5 more hours. At least, because that's how long it takes me, that's how long my live stream is going to go for. So, and we'll pick up some more divinity while we're at it. Wish I could give you a whole bunch of time to just build up. You could be a lot bigger. Anyway, this is looking pretty good. We're going to be crossing the 10,000 mark so quickly. So soon. And I am very much looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to seeing my growth get faster and faster. And then I'm going to set someone aside, and I think it's going to be the dog, because he's good at item campaigns, so I'm going to want him doing item campaigns. I'll put somebody else whom I feel like leveling up into the spot and level up that person. Or not person, that creature, that entity. You know, I think that the ghost is the first one that gets no bonus or penalty in campaigns. I think that's the first time we've seen that. Huh. Poor roll. We'll get you fixed up one of these days. But here's the crazy thing to me. Its total growth is 1,000, having never been in a growth campaign. That means since I've gotten the stone, all of these have gone up by 1,000. Every one. That's crazy. it leads me to suspect that food... I mean, if I ran the numbers, I'd probably find that food... What did I feed them? I didn't feed them bacon. What did I just do? I bet I fed them chocolate, didn't I? Ah, carelessness! Oh well, I have tons of it. Anyway, I'm willing to bet I'd find that they're gaining more stats from food, all told, than they're gaining from the growth campaigns themselves. But growth campaigns are still critically important. I don't want to undersell them. They've become really, really good. Yeah. I'd like to drop the dog and put somebody else in here. Maybe the octopod? Yeah. Maybe Mr. Cephalopod could go in place, because his bonus at finding better quality food doesn't matter most of the time. Similarly, I could put the squirrel in as well, so that my pets that are more useful out and about will be out and about, and the ones that don't have particularly useful abilities will be in the growth campaigns. I think that makes the most sense to me to do. Yeah. My plotting is still leading down the same channels. But I'm going to want to test these things. I really want to knock these out. I wish there's a way I could get my pets to grow faster, to get more out of them. I wonder what an ultimate pet challenge would look like now. We would steamroll that thing. Well, anyway. Alright, 1, 2, 3... More chocolate. We have just 12 hours of chocolate time left, unfortunately. All good things must come to an end. Yeah, I'll throw a few of these just for the hell of it. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait, I should take... That's funny. I'm missing 2 million clowns. What'd I do with them? Oh, right. I put them here. That would explain it. Or, wrong thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Done. Pets! You all get food. Oh, it's so close. So close to another feeding. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. So I managed to do this within about 24 hours. It was a little over. I could clean that up a little bit more. But there's a bunch of things I can plug in to make this challenge run better. So I'm going to go ahead and wait till I can give them a feeding, and then I'm going to try to wind down to reset multipliers. And then I think we're going to start hitting up these things. Maybe not this one. And gathering the data on those. And see if we can't figure out what the most efficient course of action is. I'm still leaning strongly towards building around the crystal power challenges. But you never know. There might be something better than that. It takes an absurd amount to be able to beat the V5, by the way. But I think I can beat the V4. Or sorry, they're all V2s. The fourth one. I think I can beat this one, V2, consistently within 3 hours without too much more put into it. But the fifth one, That one's that one's not so easy to do. Anyway, that is the plan. I just love that I've managed to get this over 10,000. Alright then. Alright, got that last feeding in, and... Alright, so we actually got all the way up to 39 without even really trying. Makes it somewhat tempting to try to go further, but no. So from here, it's falling all the way down and reaping every last bit of GP I can squeeze out of it. It always feels kind of bad rebirthing to lower stats. It's a unique mechanic to this idle game. No other idle games it does quite this. I mean, you reset lots of things away, but well, anyway. Well, milked what I can, and now it's going to be... What should we start with? Which one? Which one? Which one? I want to do the clone build-up challenge first, but I'm going to sleep right away. And I'm not going to be able to balance it so the clones keep dying through the night, am I? And you really want to spend a little bit of time building up and getting that creation. Yeah, no. Probably the best thing to do is this one. Yes, this one makes the most sense. Why, you might ask? Well, because I can go to bed without waiting for the clones to build up. Ooh, that's not very good. Well, this doesn't actually matter. This does. That's very important. What do I do with my clones? You lot can do a campaign, of course. Of course. I can build this up. I won't have any for training. Where do I put the 1,000 clones? Because I'm just gonna go to bed. So, I don't know. I don't know where to put them. Funny thing is, I could just rebirth for 7 right now. Wouldn't make any difference because I'd still just have 1,000 clones. Ah, boy. Well, we have what little food time we have left. Let's see. 6. Auto. Oh, Slimer's up, is he? Food. Because you lot will do a level up campaign. This leaves me with 900. What do I do with 944? Gives you at least something to work on there. I can put them here. An hour and a half. Nope. Nope, not there. This is so irrelevant. putting 1,000 into might isn't going to do anything either. I won't be able to build monuments for a while yet. And they're going to be real slow at that. I'm tempted to up my build speed, but the No Divinity Challenge, that doesn't help any. Boy, this is going to be interesting. Well, we'll see how this goes. I should be able to get to monuments, and I should have made enough monuments. I can't think of a better use for them, honestly. There's just not enough of them to do anything. So, this will be interesting. This will be an interesting one. Huh. Hour and a half rebirth seemed like the best way to go, of course. But we'll see what 1,000 clones can do building a monument. Not much, I suspect. Oh, man. Crystals are also... Oh, man. Well, anyway. Either way, I'm going to bed now. The No Divinity Challenge would feel more wasteful because I'm not going to stay up for half an hour while my clones build up to the 5 million, and I'm not going to be able to do the hour and a half long runs that it practically demands, but this one also demands. I don't know. I'll worry about it in the morning. I'm getting my last batch of food in. I'll be able to do one more run of this tomorrow. If I'm running a thing to get chocolate, but then I don't collect it until afterwards, do I still get the chocolate? I don't know, because it ends while I'm... Well, we'll try. Still, I can't complain. I got 600 plus chocolate. And I've been feeding it to this fella the whole time. Oh, it's awesome. I'm stuffing her with chocolate. So much chocolate. I'll tell you, though, the panda would have been good for collecting chocolate. Well, anyway. What am I going to do with these 23? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll just put them all here. Alright then. Man, all of these UBs, and I can't do anything about them. It's actually really annoying. Well, I mean, I suppose I could try something. Oh my gosh, come on, do it. Just make 10 forests. How many do you need? 77,000? You're pretty close. Fine. Anyway, we'll get that. Alright, well, I could try something, I suppose. If I reclaim these. I mean, I get them back, like, instantly. No, stop. It's no good. It's no good. It's no good. Okay. Now, give me 10 forests. It's not too much to ask for, is it? Just 10 forests. Alright. Alright. Huh. Thunk. Alright. Look at this. Yeah. So we got the last of our chocolates, and I'm already using chocolate up because this thing. So just because of how sleep and work and everything goes, I've only been able to do 2 rebirths in 17 hours. That Hadrix efficiency. So this is not going to be a very good test to get data on how quickly I can do these and how much I can get out of them, but whatever. Do the best we can. Let me see. Kind of in the same ballpark, but it's not gonna happen. No. We just don't have enough to pull it off. Which is fine. Alright. So you can go ahead and have some of these, I guess. Skills are the, well, they're the real thing that makes this whole thing work. 5 GP, I mean, 5 GP is 5 GP, right? Really, these should be hour-and-a-half long runs. Oh, right, I'm already making whatever I want because I don't have shadow clones to worry about. Take the positives where you can get them, I guess. So, maybe this time I'm pushing far enough into the monsters that I'll be able to just leave a huge bunch of them building mighty statues the whole time. If I can just get enough divinity to pull that off. I don't think I have quite that kind of divinity yet. I'll make some of this and some of that because a little boost to my mystic ought to help. There! Look at that. You can see a red sliver. Ah, effective. Alright, I'm going to end up putting these out for a couple of hours. Really, the ideal would be an hour and a half, if I could guarantee that I'd be on at that moment. Because of my lack of hit points, I can't fight something even when I'm technically twice as strong as it is. Unfortunately. Rebirth ain't looking so hot yet. So... a little bit. I'm gaining, but I'm only putting a third of my forces here. And it's eating more each chunk. Each bite takes more out of it. Still, I push a little deeper into monsters. I might even be able to put a small faction on Mystic Gardens. This might be workable. This might just work. We need to get strong enough to go deeper. But that'll come as the skills unlock. Yeah. These pets use way too much of my precious resource. Oh well. Perhaps all I need are mountains. Perhaps, because just a few mountains would let me push deeper. You just need just a few. Just 10 would do it. Just 10. And then I would be able to get deeper, and then I should be able to just run things, right? I hope. Alright then. Yeah. Right then. Well, I could probably do a lot better if I was able to be a little more attentive. This one took me 20 and a half hours, but I'm willing to bet I could do it in 8 or less. Especially if I were to spend some of this GP wisely. As if I could ever spend anything wisely. Ha! But, got a lot of interesting limitations. I don't even need to unleash my might. Suddenly, clones! The Clone Wars begin. Okay, good enough. Oh, boy. So, yeah, using the Divinity Generator, working up this stuff. Could have spent a GP on it to speed it up quite a bit during earlier runs. Because just off of creation, I can get the Divinity Generator on every time. Yeah. Pity about these, though. Yeah. So you get no CP at all. The GP is, pretty bad. The 5% is, well, let's break out my document and we'll try to break this thing down real fast. Ah, here it is. Oh, 1 second. Nope, that's the wrong thing. There it goes. Good enough. Okay, so while we're doing this, I guess I'll, bonk. We'll buy a pet stone. While we're doing this, I'll grab some quick GP. So, during all of that, I don't know, maybe we'll call it, let's say that I can do this inside of, let's call it 8 hours, shall we? 1 sec while we get this thing started. Ooh, can't even get a forest going. There it goes. Wow. Okay. Alright. Just want to get the Divinity Gen... My gosh. We're not going to get much out of this. We're not going to get much out of this at all. So no CP of any kind. GP is just plain bad. Oh, you're not... Oh, sorry. I left this big thing in the way. These were coming slowly. Ugh. Need more. Is that good enough? Okay, good. There. Ah! Of course. Okay. Okay, good enough. Alright, let's get back to our calculations. Alright, so on the question of 1K challenge. Boy. Now I have to see if I can still read this thing. Even if I wanted to be super generous and give this the full 5%. Alright, let me see. CHP. Wait a second. How many... Did I leave that on? Okay. So, a 1K challenge gives 10 CP. Alright. Sorry, I keep forgetting that I've left this in front of your faces. Sorry about that. So... CP, GP, it's not much. These are generally calculated per day. Let's say that I could do, there's no way I could do 3 of them in a day. God, the way my schedule is. I might be able to get 2 of them a day. I might be able to average every 12 hours. I mean, I should be able to get it in less than 8, but we're just going to call it that for simplicity, because I sleep. Things happen in my life. Okay. In a day, let's call it 60. CP is straight up a null value. I don't think there's anything that really helps with this other than just spending my GP. You get to do a single pet campaign, which is pretty much growth, multiplier, and divinity on, or not divinity, multiplier and level on each thing. I could make this work. Let me see. Oh, wait. Alright, we're doing this. I'm going to be generous and call it a 1% out of the stuff here. Yeah, that's entirely too generous of me. Oh well. If I were to be super generous about this, 2 of them would, I know you're going to be like, but 2 of them would be 10%. No, that's what I'm saying, is a 5% a day to count them at half value. I generally, I was always rating things down so that if I was wrong, it would be all in the same direction at least. Yeah. With this super generous one, it actually rates fairly well. If I count the campaign rewards, or the challenge reward itself this highly, then yes, it is actually very good. The thing that's best about it, though, is that it makes all my other challenges better. It makes the Planet Multiplier challenge better. It improves a lot of things. So that's the best thing about this. And, of course, when I get to Crystal Power challenges, it will help me knock out this and get more GP out of it, which cannot be understated when I'm hitting these. I think that this is a very valuable one that I should be running as much as I can. But it sure would be nice if I could get more than 2 of them off in a day. Sadly. Well, I mean, the biggest thing I can do to assist me at this is if I were to increase my build speed. I think that's the best thing I could do for it. It's definitely the best thing that I could do for it. Now, the next thing to test is the No Divinity Challenge, where build speed is completely irrelevant. So, I know that I had paced out what I thought it was worth before, but I'm going to reevaluate it by doing one and see what I think of it. Oh, hey, look, the No Rebirth Challenge is open now. This would be a terrible idea. And then there's, of course, this. I think I'm going to knock down a couple P-ball challenges. And then we're going to go back to hitting up this and this. soon. But while I think for the next few days, I'm going to be hitting these. Once I get my laptop back, it'll be easier for me to work some of these other things. But for now, I'm going to hit the P-ball challenges. Yeah. Which is, of course, the one I put, the one I want to do the most. Alright. At the 10-minute mark, we should be scooping it up. So, watch these hit 9. We'll spend a GP or 2. Just 1 is good enough for this. Okay. You 2. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Oh, right, of course. How could I forget? That would have helped earlier. Crunch. Yay. Ooh, forgot about them. I should have kept that going. I was too busy calculating. I was forgetting all these things. Okay. Zhoot. Clunk. Okay. Good enough. Fine. There, something like that. This is only providing hit points. This is providing damage, and this is providing, well, medicine, and frankly, yeah, if your hit points can't regenerate, it doesn't matter how many of them you got, so something like this. Spend all our GP. We'll go a little over the 10-minute mark. It's fine. Give the pets time to build that up anyway. Up. Okay. And now, not bad. We're only down 1. Of course, our stats are shrieking and complaining, but hey, at least this one goes up. Look at how quickly it's rising, too. Alright. And with that, I was able to collect a cool... Oh, of course, because I dragged this up. I know I got more than 6 GP out of that run. Yeah. 13. It's really a pain when it doesn't go all the way down. Like, these short runs are great when it goes all the way down, because then you have enough divinity to just be like, alright, make mountains and forests and villages and humans, and now it's like I can't even make a village yet. Not that I need a village before I have the divinity generator, but yeah, the point still stands. Just giving myself the attack, though, I'm not getting stuck at each of these. Remember last time I kept getting stuck, waiting? Yeah, having battle is a huge help. And I'm always uncertain, like, is this really a good split at all? This is probably a terrible split. I probably have too much into hit points that I don't need. I know that I need my focus on Mystic, because all the battle in the world doesn't help if you get one-shotted. So you do need hit points, you do need attack power, but your ability to actually fill this bar is just critical. It's like the stat to rule them all. You have some mountains. Alright, anyway. I'll squeeze what I can out of this. And since battle is actually... The other thing about battle is that you're getting a ton of battle, whereas you're getting very little physical and mystic. So... Anyway. More GP! More! Every little bit helps. Particularly when I'm plotting for things down the road. Still. I'll be glad to knock some P-ball challenges down. Well, I think I've beaten this on rebirth number 4 of 5 within 24 hours, which is less than ideal, but hey, whatever, it'll work. I'll take it. The important thing is that it turns out that I have a rebirth to spare, so I could do a quick rebirth at the start of this next run. Added efficiency. I haven't even really done a lot of things here. I didn't even make a black hole during the last one because stuff was messed up. Like, I could have done way better with this. I can definitely go way further if I want to. So, any second now. Here's the one I gotta beat. Oh wait, no, the next one's the one I have to beat. Whoops! Okay, wait, one more. Maybe this will turn out to be out of reach at this moment. Yeah, we're about to get might. We're about to get might, and we still haven't used up all of our divinity. I don't need to build anything beyond these two. This is it. This is all I need. Honestly, I left this running on this for too long. And I didn't get this turned on nearly soon enough. Oh well. Come on. Come on, hurry up. You're too slow. Pick up the pace. What is this? A slug marathon through molasses? You can do faster than this. Come on! Alright, here we go. Bonk. Oh no! I'm not strong enough. Whatever shall I do? Ba 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 ba. Hey, there we go. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna turn around and do another one. I shouldn't mess around too much. But on the other hand, I still need planets. Yes, I need planets and Earth-like planets to score some quick GP. I could try to do a sun as well. Yeah, sure, why not? We can make some suns. More than that, though. Make a real amount of suns. Yeah, 50 will do. Dunk. Okay. Good. All is well. Yeah. Make those. I don't really need any more of this. I suppose I could put some into this. Just when we make these. I'll scoop up some GP, do a couple resets to scoop up even more GP, and then I was going to do a couple more P-balls for the moment. I'm just going to do a couple more P-balls. Like I said, I can be more efficient than this. I'm sure of it. And every single time I clear up one of these, it's great, because it's one less I have to deal with later. And they're pretty easy for me right now. Pretty easy. Oh, no doubt they'll become difficult later on. Dun, 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 dun. Bonk, 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 bonk. I used to do it in a slightly different order, but I found that that's a better order. 1, 2, 1, 2, then you know that your buffs are going to fail. So you hit focus breathing then. This gives the enemy 2 shots that will hurt a lot. where your buffs are kind of down, so your defense is down. So you'll take a lot more pain, but it will let you pull off one more buffed attack at the end. So long as you don't die to the enemy hitting you in the face, because your buffs are down and it hurts a lot. So, you know, there are drawbacks. It's not perfect, but it's good. I think it's slightly better that way than what I was doing before. Anyway. Well. Like I said, I'm just going to clean this up and then move on. So, how close do we get to clearing all 11 P-balls within 3? Holy crap, I pulled it off. And then some. I mean, I thought I might, but go that extra step. I had earlier, I hadn't figured the crystals into it. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I am more powerful than I know. Anyway, let's do another one. First, though, we have to squeeze every last GP we can out of this. Well, some more GP anyway. No, come on. There we go. Alright. Let's forget I have to have the... Do I really have to have physical and mystic? I have hit points. I'm fine. Alright, fine. There you go. Boom. 21 GP. Just like that. Alright. Anyway. I think I'm going to do another one. Right. So. Looking good. 7 hours. Crunch. 7 hours. Now, the question is, having only 1,000 clones makes it so I can't even train my pets most of the time. Okay, well, all of a sudden, I have clones. I don't have to deal in increments of 100 anymore. I can deal in increments of freaking 10,000. Of course, I don't actually have enough, divinity to do anything because I couldn't upgrade my generator on 1,000 clones. Well, not with my build speed at least. I mean, I guess I could, but I'd rather have more monuments built, you know. Oh, right. I can actually do something about this. Pain in the butt that I can't deal with those. Alright, well, I think we're done here. Alright, so... Oh, no. Bio rock. Alright. I have written down a little bit of data, so we know it's 7 hours. Okay, 1 second. 7 hours. We'll go with that. Given the fact that I sleep and all that, it's still probably 2 a day. Maybe halfway through another one. 2.5, optimistically, 1K challenges, which is better than I projected. Now, since you can't beat V2s during a 1K challenge, that kind of crimps your GP gain. And it's not really, you know, of course the pets don't get any food if you're doing 1.5 hour runs, but that can't be helped. There's a few ways I could make this more efficient, make it better. I want to see... Unfortunately, I'm super pressured time-wise at this particular second, so I'm not gonna have the time to really milk this. But that's okay. We're just gonna make it 2 very short runs in the wind-up here. Am I missing... Hey, make that happen. Okay, that good enough? Ooh. Okay. Shh. So we're gonna have the data in a second. Come on. I just need you to hold to last more than a second. So I can buy GP. Okay, alright. Alright, looking good. The moment these hit. Okay, then... bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, one more. Of course, everything stopped the moment I did that. Alright, ping! Alright. This... oh, right. Forests. Those are a thing. As are villages. So you go clunk, clunk, clunk. Okay. And this gets all spent really, really quickly. Burn it all up. Pets managed to do a lot of progress in just 2.5 minutes. They're already a 320% boost to my rebirth and just generally being ridiculous. Alright, we done? Yeah, we're done. Like I said, super fast clock. like holy crap. But anyway, we're gonna gather our data. The last data point is almost upon us. 11 GP, not bad, not bad. Alright. I need a human. I need a mountain. And starting to have problems progressing. Alright. Trees. Curse you, trees. Trees, I say. Okay, go, 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 go. Faster. Fast. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Surely. Oh, there's a problem. How about now? Can you afford it now? Okay, good. Sometimes you just have to do that. Alright. Do this. And it's always going to do that when I do this, but what can I do? Did I get it? Did I pull it off? I hope so. Hut, hut, hut. Crud. I wish these would just stay purchasable. Okay, there we go. So, quick, sloppy, but actually, some of these might help a little. One final rebirth, and we're just going to take the quick splash, and then we're going to tally our results. 7. Well, alright, I can't help it. There's money on the table. I have to grab it. I need that. Because if I just build a few monuments, nothing fancy, I can get 2 more GP. Okay, and the results. Okay, before I started this challenge, I had 11,727. So I ended up getting 100 and... I'm going to round it to 20. It's 118, but we'll round it to 120 inside of 7 hours. Now, when we reopen our document and check this thing... 1 second. Okay. When we check this thing... oh my gosh, this is... okay, so that's 170, but I'm getting 2.5 of them per day is what we're averaging. So that goes up to 340 for a doubling, and then half of a, let's see, that's another 65. It's about 400, actually, all told. This becomes 25, and I'm still a little iffy on this. Let's see, that went up 400. Really? Really? That's really good. I'm still super iffy on the reward. I'm going to leave that alone, even though it should be up by 50% as well, I guess. Alright, I don't know. It's really hard to say. This is a really useful reward, but this is better than I thought. CP is still a dash, of course. It's really that much. I wonder. This one's probably going to look better, too. I've underestimated my capacity. I wonder how much of it was the end harvest, though. Quite a bit, I'd say. Well, I need to test another one. I have a lot of thoughts relating to this and how to make it more efficient, as well as some ideas for how I'm going to tackle the order of these. I need to test the No Divinity. I'm going to test the Clone Build-Up Challenge now. No, I'm not sure, but yeah, I know. Ugh. Ugh. I can't even give my things. I can't even. That's it. That's all I got. You have one, all right? Oh my gosh. What? Why does it keep going down to 1? When I right-click, it should be... Oh, you know what? Take that away. What am I doing to myself? Why does it keep going away? Why can't I thing? Huh? Something that I bought somewhere along the line has gone away, and I'm not used to it, and I'm not even sure what it is. Seriously, can't I just put 10 clones here? What is this? Oh my gosh. Well. Anyway, I have to go for a while. But I'll have 1,000 clones soon. I'll stay on top of this. I'll get this thing. More reporting on this as things develop. It's the improved next at. It's the improved next at that's gone missing. Okay. I've had it for so long. I came to the point where I didn't even... That was just the default game. That was the default game state for me. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't even see what I'm talking about. Oh. This is happening over here. I had this at 0 like I normally do, and I was perplexed. I kept going, can't I just put clones here? And the game's like, no, you can't. And that was confusing the heck out of me. So, I'll just put those there. The pets, I don't even have clones. It's just... the clone build-up challenge is just... I mean, if it's the ultimate arty, or Ultimate Ball, I understand, like, it's this huge, big deal, and it's, like, not something that you're going to spam. But this, there's 50 of it. I mean, okay, there's 50 of this, too. But this is, like, a short challenge compared to, like, and the reward. Like, this gives you, like a huge thing. This is just, I don't know, a collection of different things. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. So, I'll get what I can out of it. I'll get what I can and see how quickly I can overcome it.